During the presidential roundtable, the president was asked a very simple question. I know you are seated there and you are asking me, Pastor, you are supposed to preach. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I will still preach tomorrow. I will still preach tomorrow. Mimi ndio niko hata Machakos, mimi ndio nitakuwa. During the presidential round table, he was asked, Mr. President, what do you have to say about the police killings? The innocent Kenyans that are being shot dead during demonstrations, the lives of young men and women. Rex, they mentioned Rex specifically. Mr. President, what do you have to say about that? My president said he will try and look for the parents and explain to them. Well, I'm here this afternoon in whose hands are we safe? In whose hands are we safe? If the people that are supposed to protect us are the ones that are killing us, then in whose hands are we safe? He said, I will look for the parents and I will give them an explanation. Well, let me remind the nation this. A 12-year-old boy in Ongatarongai, a tiny body, carried 8 bullet wounds. Mr. President, which explanation will you give to the wailing mother? I have read the scripture, fight the good fight. I'm coming to the scripture. Which explanation are you going to give to the wailing mother of a 12-year-old boy that doesn't know anything about demonstration? He just went to look for a book so that he can do homework. Police officers firing live bullets. I know the front row are seated by politicians, but allow me to ask, police officers firing live bullets to young men that only had what you have, sir, the flag of their nation and a bottle of water and a whistle, live bullets. Then in whose hands are we safe? Whom are we going to turn to? Which explanation are you going to give to their parents? We saw them on TV with guns. The guns didn't have any tear gas. And they were aiming at innocent Kenyans. I am here to say, I hope this message will reach to the president. I am here to let the president know that the parents to Rex and the parents to over 40 Kenyans that lost their lives in the past 2 weeks, they don't need any explanation. What they need is justice. That is what they need. Justice. Justice for their children. Innocent children who can't go to school because they can't get help loans. Innocent children who can't go to campus because joining campus right now is a project. They were just expressing their disappointments. They don't need explanations. They need justice. And I'm speaking on their behalf, and I'm speaking on behalf of my spiritual daughter, Jillian. What they need is justice for Rex. Period. Spare us stories, spare us PR. We need justice. I'm finishing. I'm going to the scriptures. But let me make this clear. All we are asking for is justice for Rex. Because the officer who killed Rex is eating right now with his family. When the mother and the father to Rex cannot eat when they imagine their son is in the cold room. All they are asking for is justice for Rex. Mr. President, we don't want explanation. All we are asking for is justice for Rex. Because the police officer who killed Rex is sleeping in his house with his wife and children when the father to Rex is sleeping outside in the cold. Keeping company those that have come to mourn with him. All we are asking for is justice for Rex. All we are asking for is justice for Rex. Because Rex was not a criminal. Rex was not a hooligan. He was a responsible Kenyan. In fact, to make it clear, Rex was not even part of the demonstrators. He was just from work. He fell in the hands of the police officers when he found himself in the midst of the demonstrators. That is what we are asking for. He wasn't a criminal. He wasn't a hooligan. We are only asking for justice. Yesterday, they published images of the most wanted 40 demonstrators. The most wanted 40 demonstrators in Kenya. Mr. President, if they identified and took the images of the 40 demonstrators on CCTV cameras, then, Mr. President, the images of the police officer that killed Rex and all the other 40 Kenyans can be found on the CCTV camera. All we are asking for is justice for Rex. Am I preaching good? That is what we are asking for. My life is in God's hands. I left the house this morning and I was telling my family that, with these abductions, I'm really going to pour out my heart today in church, and I don't know if I will come back or not. But we just need to say it as it is. I say we just need to say it as it is. Do you know why I'm saying it as it is? Can I tell you why I'm saying it as it is? Let me tell you why I'm saying it as it is. Because the people that brought and introduced the president to us in church are now quiet when the church is when the nation is in chaos, when people are being killed, yet they are the ones who brought him to the church. At least, even if my life comes to an end, I've seen my children. The Lord has blessed me with 7 lovely children, amazing ones. And in fact, Benny, stand up. That's my girl. And in fact, I've changed my mind. Anybody that wants to get married to her, I don't need cows, you'll bring horses. Yeah, that's a deal. Horses, not cows. So don't tell me, Mr. President, that you are doing investigations. No. Investigations on who killed Rex? Investigation on who killed the 40 innocent Kenyans? No. No investigation, sir. You know the police officer that killed Rex. There is no investigation. Bring him to book. And let justice prevail. Simple. Paul is saying in the scriptures that fight the good fight of faith. Okay. Because Rex, they say he was part of the demonstrators. Let us take it that way, that he was part of the demonstrators. Fine. Okay. He was part of the those who were demonstrating. Paul is saying in the scriptures, fight the good fight of faith. I can confidently stand here today and say, Rex fought the good fight. Because Rex stood and he said, I'm not going to see this nation continue into debt when the finances and the funds in the country are being mismanaged, and yet people are. He said, I will not stand and see that happen. He refused to remain quiet. He refused to remain quiet. He fought the good fight. He placed his life on the line. He paid the ultimate price with his life. I'm sorry, Reverend. I'm a preacher, so am I shouting too much? Okay, thank you. You know, I don't want to shout too much so that at least my brother, Reverend Paul, can invite me again for the service next time. Yes. So please just signal me if I'm shouting too much. Just give me that sign, okay? Fight the good fight. So he died fighting corruption. Rex died fighting corruption. Rex died fighting cartels. Rex died fighting misappropriation of funds. Rex stood the ground and he said, I will not stand and see this country sink into debt. That is why he died. He didn't die because he stole anything. My brother was there. He was one amongst the people that were demonstrating. My son was there, although he was now in the media taking videos and reporting them to the news.